Top 10 MLB center fielders, 5 to 1, 2015 edition. Number 5, Carlos Gomez, age 30, Houston Astros center fielder. So definitely kicking off. He's definitely belonging on this elite club ever since he's been in Milwaukee. Just fantastic player overall. Just continued to just be so overwhelming for some people because of his erratic and obscene celebrations when he hit homers, or just overall different thing that people got pissed off. For me, that's just him just being himself, and I really do appreciate him being himself and him being excited over things that he does. And I feel like, you know what, that's awesome that he is like that he is trying to just to be himself and no one else. So I think it's awesome him celebrating. Go ahead and celebrate all you want. Go nuts. Overall, though, Carlos Gomez is a great outfielder, so no one can tell him anything because he is a top 5 outfielder. He can play defense. He's awesome at defense, but he's dangerous at the plate. He's a dangerous hitter, and people they don't notice it, but he's very underrated. He's an underrated guy that people do not notice much because of being in small type of organizations, like small market organizations, not the big ones like, the Big Apples, or, maybe Los Angeles or Boston, those type of areas. But he has picked, he has been a Milwaukee Brewer, he's been a Minnesota Twin, he's been a New York Met just for a year, so it wasn't that big of a deal, so he wasn't in the spotlight too much. And now he's in Houston. So it's like these small kind of market areas, but he's just such a big impact player to all these teams, and it's awesome to see. He's definitely a great baseball player for sure. And again, he's got 1 year, $8 million left on his contract with Houston. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if he resigns with them or if he goes somewhere else. Overall, Carlos Gomez deserves all recognition of being one of the best, though, for sure. Looking at it, 2-time All-Star and a Gold Glove Award winner. So he's got pretty much that on his shoulders. He's got awards, he's got accolades. So definitely you can't bring him down on that. Look at what he did this year. 115 games played, 435 at bats, 61 runs scored, 111 hits, 29 doubles, 1 triple, 12 home runs, 56 RBIs, 31 walks, 101 strikeouts, 17 stolen bases, 255 average, 314 on base, a 409 slugging, and a 723 OPS. Overall, great numbers. That's really good numbers, I believe. And yeah, for sure, I think he's done an excellent job. Overall, just great job for him. Looking at what Houston on defense this year, 269 putouts. Sorry about that. 269 putouts, 5 assists, 7 errors, 3 double plays, and a 975 fielding percentage. Not the best, I know, but the 7 errors that definitely is not good. But overall, just like Lorenzo Cain, they are great defenders, just great outfielders that can get the ball and they can track the ball great knowledge of the game, and they really are still fascinating to watch, and they're very interesting to watch. And Carlos Gomez, hitting 30, but I still think like Adam Jones, like Lorenzo Cain, where he's 29, they're still actionable, and they're going to be for a very long time, very productive and very important to the team. So fantastic job, but Carlos Gomez, number 5 for sure. Number 4, Lorenzo Cain, age 29, Kansas City Royals center fielder. A great guy, a great baseball player, really someone that people will look up to just because of his story. He's gotten better every single year that he's been in the majors. Just being able to really, get to a level where he is consistently, and he is very consistently a good player and a MVP candidate because he was third on the MVP voting list. I mean, you're looking at pretty much everything. I mean, Lorenzo Cain is a fantastic player and someone that people should look up to. Little kids should look up to. I definitely look up to him in terms of what he has done, in terms of what he's done for the game. And that's just improving every single time and not taking advantage that you're in MLB. You don't want to go back to the minors and you want to stay up here. But you know what? Even if I'm here, I'm going to get better, and that's what he's done. And it's an awesome thing. Definitely a very important piece to the Kansas City Royals postseason run. They got into the World Series twice, won one, and I think they can win again, another one before his contract is up. And his contract is 2 years, $17.5 million. We'll see what happens after that. Hopefully he can stay. If not, at least he will. I think he will get a run in with Kansas City. I really do believe Kansas City will get another World Series title before the end of that 2 years, especially since there's a lot of guys that have 2-year contracts left for the Royals. Looking at what he's done so far in his career: All-Star, a World Series champion, and ALCS MVP. Fantastic. A great guy. Awesome to watch. And what else can I say? Just a great ball player in itself. Overall, this year, 140 games played. He had 551 at bats, 101 runs scored, 169 hits, 34 doubles, 6 triples, 16 home runs, 72 RBIs, 37 walks, 98 strikeouts, 28 stolen bases, a 307 average, a 361 on base, a 477 slugging, and an 838 OPS. Overall, great offensive numbers. Just a great overall baseball player, just a great offensive year for him. And that's why he did get 2 honors of MVP. And then on defense, he had 389 putouts, 6 assists, 10 errors, 2 double plays, and 975 fielding percentage. That is definitely not that great with those 10 errors in there. It does not look really doesn't look good. But what he did this year was still awesome in terms of what he did on the field. He was able to be great defensively, and I feel like he's got great field vision, and he's able to be a great fielder, and he's got talent. He's got a great talent, and you know what? God gave him a great gift, and he's been able to use it, not take it for granted, but getting better every single day. And for that, I give him props, and he is definitely an elite center fielder. He deserves to be top 5. Number 3, Adam Jones, age 30, Baltimore Orioles center fielder. This guy is a man. This guy is a boss for Baltimore. He's pretty much put Baltimore on the map because Adam Jones has stayed there through the rough years and has now Baltimore has become a city where they could be a contender. They could fight in the AL East, and they could be a very, very dangerous club. And overall, Adam Jones is the leader. He should have a statue in his name one day in Baltimore. I hope he gets a World Series title. He deserves it. Seriously, he really deserves it more than anyone. I really believe Adam Jones deserves one, just for his patience and his keen attitude and his even keel, but just his hunger to become better and become just a better baseball player and help his team. Just very selfless player. It's awesome to see, and I love watching Adam Jones. He's such an entertaining player. He's been an entertaining player for so many years, and it's just amazing to see. It's awesome to see for sure. Looking at, pretty much what he's done though, just overall for the city has been great. You're looking at Adam Jones, 3 years on his contract, $42.75 million left. In those 3 years, I know they will exceed expectations. I hope they do. I know they have a really good club. I really believe in Baltimore. I really do. I believe Baltimore can be extremely, extremely good, and I feel like they will be. I think they will be champs. They will be at some point champs of the AL East. Get very far in the postseason, and I just hope for them. I hope they win it. For sure, they are capable of enough, and we'll see how that does with the pitching rotation and all that. But definitely, they got talent on that side for sure. Overall, what he's done in his career: 5-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glove Award winner, and a Silver Slugger. His defense is intense, and his batting in itself. I know he's only got 1 Silver Slugger award, but in himself, he's an intense player that really he could hit the ball he could just slam it. He's got homers. He can big time just hit the ball out of the ballpark no matter what. He's very entertaining to watch on both sides of the field when it comes to defense or offense. Looking at what he's done this year, 137 games played, 546 at bats, 74 runs scored, 147 hits, 25 doubles, 3 triples, 27 home runs, 82 RBIs, 24 walks, 102 strikeouts, 3 stolen bases, a 269 average, a 308 on base, a 474 slugging, and a 782 OPS. Overall, great numbers from him. Outstanding what he's done so far. I really enjoy watching him. He's really a great talent. And then defensively, looking at it, 317 putouts, 13 assists, 3 errors, 4 double plays, and 991 fielding percentage. Pretty much almost outstanding. I mean, almost perfect. I mean, he is outstanding, but almost perfect fielding. Like I said, he's always been a great defender, so that's not even a big deal. But Adam Jones, man, I'm telling you, fantastic player, and 30, it's okay because 30 is the new 20. I believe he will be fine, and he will just continue to rock his stats and pat his stats up more. So definitely Adam Jones deserves to be on this list. Number 2, Andrew McCutchen, age 29, Pittsburgh Pirates center fielder. Pretty much, other than Mike Trout, another guy that really competes very well, and it's very exciting to watch. Has a lot of speed to him. I obviously for me steals more bases than Mike Trout. As you can see statistically, he does though. But overall, just a great person like Mike, and a great player, and just overall just great talent that we've seen at center field through the years of baseball. As you can see, though, number 2 is Andrew McCutchen, and I mean, he's pretty much a Pirate. I think he'll be a Pirate for life, and I'm glad he is because Pittsburgh, without him, is totally different. It's a totally different team without Andrew McCutchen. Andrew McCutchen has 2 years, $17.16 million left. The last in 2018, that's when the club option comes up. I'm pretty sure they'll pick that up though, because at 31, I think he'll still be very valuable to the team, and he's still going to be so gifted because he is gifted. A 5-time All-Star, NL MVP, a Gold Glove winner, a 4-time Silver Slugger, and a Robert Clemente Award winner. Overall, he's got the awards down, and he's got everything he needs to really showcase that he is one of the best center fielders in this game, and he is. He's a top 5 elite center fielder in this game. Again, he's been in the game for 7 years, and he has not missed a beat. Looking at this year, 157 games played, 566 at bats, 91 runs scored, 165 hits, 36 doubles, 3 triples, 23 home runs, 96 RBIs, 98 walks, 133 strikeouts, 11 stolen bases, a 292 average, a 401 on base, a 488 slugging, and an 889 OPS. Overall, Andrew McCutchen was great offensively. Like I said, hasn't missed a beat. Stolen base wise, he has gone a bit down though these couple of years, but I'm not sure if it's age or just because he just wants to just hit more and just stay on base there and just wait for the right opportunity. It could be just he's just a veteran that's starting to get the game a lot more. But overall, just a great offensive numbers this year. Defensively, 301 putouts, 7 assists, 2 errors, 2 double plays, a 994 fielding percentage. Perfect. Great fielding percentage. Great out defender. He's always been a great defender, and he's made some top catches, tough catches with that were top plays in ESPN or MLB Network, and just plays that I'm like, wow, like he made that. So tremendous talent, and he's one hell of a player, and that is why he definitely deserves to be at number 2 for sure. All right, number 1, Mike Trout, age 24, Los Angeles Angels, center fielder, aka the best baseball player in the planet, in the world, in the universe, whatever you want to say. He's pretty much a role model, pretty much outside of baseball, inside of baseball. When he's playing baseball, when he's just being an athlete, or in general as a person, he's incredible at everything, and he's fun to watch. He's awesome. He's entertaining. He does everything consistently, and he's just amazing. He's otherworldly. He can do everything pretty much you can tell him to do. And Mike Trout really is the new Derek Jeter. He's the face of baseball already, and he is what we call just a superstar, a once-in-a-lifetime player, a generation player. It's awesome to see. And just 24, looking at his contract, the Angels got him 5 years, $120.4 million. $120.4 million. So that's the thing. He is, to me, Giancarlo Stanton is not a $300 million man. Mike Trout is a $300 million man. That is a guy that you pay $300 million. The only athlete I would ever pay that much money is to Mike Trout. Mike Trout should get a bunch of money, should get paid big time after this contract. Hopefully they get him an extension. I would like to see him in Los Angeles for the rest of his career because it's fitting. I don't know. He's done such a great job in LA, and it's just so nice to see him in California. And really, California obviously appreciates Mike Trout for sure. I'm pretty damn sure they do. So I would like to see him in one uniform his entire career, but you never know. Yankees might stroll around, maybe get him. Who knows? But overall, Mike Trout, um, overall his accolades right now, pretty much he's had a lot of accolades so far already, which is awesome to see with 4 years, 5 years experience already, only 24 too. Looking at it, four-time All-Star, an AL MVP. He's a four-time Silver Slugger, an AL Hank Aaron Award winner, an AL RBI leader, AL Rookie of the Year, and AL Stolen Base leader. So overall, he is what we call just dynamite, a dynamite kid, young and talented, talented as hell, superstar player already. Anyway, let's take a look at what he did this year. 159 games played, 575 at bats, 104 runs scored, 172 hits, 32 doubles, 6 triples, 41 home runs, 90 RBIs, 92 walks, 158 strikeouts, 11 stolen bases, 299 average, a 402 on base, a 590 slugging, a 992 OPS. Overall, he's ridiculous, and like I said, great player. Um, and again, we all know about his offense. I could talk about his offense all the time. I have no problem with anything he does. Everything is pretty much perfect except the strikeouts. I mean, he does strike out a lot, but I mean, what do you expect from a guy that's pretty much a slugger in a way? You know, he is definitely a slugger, but he's got his own unique way of it. He's not just a slugger; he's just an all-around great baseball player. Just the whole notion of him being really, striking out a lot. That's the problem though. But anyway, I mean, still great. I mean, that average is still pretty nice, almost 300, 0.1 from 300. So good job overall. Looking at his defense too, 428 putouts, 7 assists, 0 errors, 1 double play, a perfect fielding percentage of 1. So he's also from watching him, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows here. Mike Trout is a great defender. He's an unbelievable defender, and like I said, just great quality defense, great quality offense. I haven't seen a better center fielder in the game ever since Ken Griffey Jr. He's kind of like that Ken Griffey Jr. esque type player now, and he has just taken on a larger than life role of being the face of this game, and rightfully so. I mean, this guy is wow. He's so talented, and at 24, he's gonna be just keep going up and up and up, and I don't know what, but the sky is the limit for Mike Trout. So for sure, number one. Congrats to you, sir.